Hey Mustangs, congrats on making it to the end of the school year. It really has gone by so fast. In today's highlights video, we are going to showcase some of our stories that feature departing teachers, students, and staff members. I'm going to take a quick moment to thank all of them for the tremendous legacies they've left behind on the Marquette community. Without further ado, let's take a look at a surprise that the German 4 and 5 classes gave to senior Richie Tinter.
To many, this may look like a typical day in the German 4 and 5 classroom. For the past few weeks, the upper-level German classes have been playing card and board games to practice speaking and interacting with the language.
The beauty of it is it gives you a chance to really speak in a very natural way, very quickly. And I think everybody was very comfortable after this unit. And that's what I found before. It's a lot of fun.
However, today is a special day.
He's been very independent this year. He's been doing more and more on his own. Why not try to amend these games so that he could be part of it? And so we started working on that, and it just grew and grew from there.
Senior Richie Tinter is a visually impaired student who has been with the Marquette German program since his freshman year of high school.
By the time I was in high school, I was speaking on more complex issues, and I would say my language skills basically took off from there as my complexity grew and my knowledge of grammar has increased.
Throughout Richie's high school years, he's helped to teach, inspire, and support his classmates and teachers in the best ways he can. Today, the German classes, in coordination with Mr. Kevin Sheritz, are planning to return the favor to this incredible student. After the students have played their games for a few rounds, teacher Frau Hotze organizes the class in a circle around Richie to prepare for the surprise.
We have a little bit of a surprise, okay? Well, we decided with all these games, we're going to give you, and especially this one right here, Resant, we had it made. This wasn't exactly how the original one was made, but we had it made so that you can take this to college with you, and people with, anybody can play with you. Oh. Yeah, bitte. Yeah.
I was very grateful that I would get a chance to eat Hazant. I'd like to take this opportunity to extend my thanks to not only Ms. Hotze, but also to Mr. Sheritz for the effort that he put into making Razant. They've made a big impact, and I'm really glad.
As the seniors prepare to exit the Rockwood School District, there are some important reminders when it comes to their Chromebooks and Rockwood accounts. Instructional Technology Specialist Becky Eaton gives us some quick tech tips for graduating seniors.
Yeah, so Chromebook charging is a tricky thing because a lot of people with their cell phones, you know, you're not supposed to overcharge your cell phone. But the great thing about a Chromebook is you really can't overcharge a Chromebook. So if you're not going to be using it for a long period of time, whether that be over the summer or over the weekend, your best bet is to go ahead and just plug it in whenever you get home and just leave it plugged in, because you can't burn out the battery on a Chromebook like you can on a cell phone. So there's actually two ways you can submit a help desk ticket. One is to go to the Incident IQ site and submit one there.
Another option is to email techhelp at rcmo.incidentiq.com.
So the one thing that I would highly recommend for any senior is anything that you have in your Google Drive, your Rockwood Google Drive, that is all going to go away when you leave the district. So if you have important documents or papers that you've written that you want to save, or entrance letters to college that you want to just always have to reference to, what you really want to do is go ahead and create yourself a personal Gmail account if you don't already have one, and not just share those items with that personal account, but transfer the ownership of those items.
MHS News is very excited to announce our very first Highlights video ad campaign. Today's advertisement comes from Honeybee Tea, a boba tea shop located off of Manchester Road in Lafayette Center. Let's take a look at what this great business has to offer. The end of this school year marks the end of an era for the Marquette AFJ ROTC program. Dr. Gary Womble will be retiring after 15 years of instructing the AFJ ROTC at Marquette. Major Zuber and several ROTC cadets decided to take time at the 2023 ROTC banquet to reminisce on their experiences with Dr. Womble.
It's been fantastic. Dr. Womble has been at Marquette for 15 years, but you think he'd been here since the day it opened. It's been an awesome ride, even though it's been only 5 years.
It's because I caught him at the end of his teaching career. He has become a very relaxed teacher, and he's always been very fun and very supportive all the time. I'll miss having him around just as a person to talk to, or just to see after class when I'm getting out of my school mentality.
Womble has genuinely been such an inspiring and fun teacher to have around. For the 4 years that I've been in ROTC, he has supported me from day one and told me all the amazing things that I was going to do, and having that kind of motivator made me go out and do them. So he's been an amazing support system to have here at Marquette.
When I started doing the job at Marquette or at St. Clair, I realized that doing this job had a good impact on helping students, and helping students was a good reason to do it. Yeah, you reap your rewards when you see kids do well in life and high school. A lot of things I'll miss, but the kids, the interaction with the kids every day, the trips, the field trips, and just seeing kids be successful in life, I want to miss seeing that every day. And kids tell me, they go, Dr. Womble, you can't retire till I graduate. And if that were the case, I would never graduate, because they want me to be here with them.
In addition to Dr. Womble, there are many Marquette staff members who are retiring after years, even decades of service to this great school community. Let's take a look at the experiences of these incredible faculty members.
It was wonderful and scary, and I remember having the thought to myself that I'm going to be spending every day from now on with teenagers.
In fact, the whole year was really rough. I did not get hired until the end of the first week of school. The teacher they hired just didn't show up. So I showed up, they threw books at me, I taught 3 different subjects, I didn't have my own classroom. It was horrible.
I remember I've gone from chalk to floppy disk, to the square disk, to flash drives, to external hard drives, to Canvas, and it's just amazing over a career's time. I think of it in those goofy ways.
Oh gosh, I mean there's so much learning that takes place, but I think that some of the big lessons have been to just slow down sometimes. Don't be in such a hurry to just quickly dash something off. Sometimes you just need to take a breath, you need to sit with it for a minute and figure it out.
And most kids are great. I love calculus, I love teaching AP Stats, I loved my Algebra 1 kids. I had fun teaching AMPT. The staff is awesome. I love my job. I'm gonna miss it.
The kids all have different stories, and being able to relate to those kids, build a relationship with those kids, makes it easier on those kids when they have problems and they do come to us, and we can help them out. If we can't help them out, we know who to refer them to get them help.
I'm going to miss the people that I'm with every day very much.
I'm just going to miss my friends here.
I will miss the relationships that I have with the students. Being the voice of the Mustangs for the last 7 or 8 years, I've got to know a lot of kids outside of Air Force Junior ROTC, and just talking to kids in the hallway, and teachers as well. The relationships I've built over the years with them as well.
I am a grandma. I have 9 grandchildren, so I'm going to up my grandma game and increase my hobbies that I like. I love to read, I love to hike, I love to do yoga, and my husband and I will do some traveling.
I do tons of traveling. I only have 1 state left to see in the United States, and that's Hawaii, and I'm going in September. So then I'll feel retired.
My family, my kids, they live in different states. 3 of them do. The 4th one is going off to college. I look forward to be able to not try to fit it in on a short weekend, and I can go visit with them and go back and start some new hobbies and pick up old ones that I haven't had a lot of time for.
Kids are kids. I mean, they're excited to learn, and they have high energy, bubbly personalities, and you know, through all of the ebbs and flows that I've seen through that time, it's like, you know, they want to know that teachers care about them and that they want to build a relationship, and then, you know, you can cover whatever curricular-wise.
Talking with students, talking with parents, making sure that everybody understands the expectations is probably the most important thing you can do as a new teacher at Marquette.
Just enjoy where you're at. Like, it is the journey. There is no destination. So, you know, every day is a new adventure, and to just be present and be in that moment to the best of your ability, and just, you know, take the time to enjoy the kids and the crazy things that they say and do, because it goes really fast.
Thank you for watching today's MHS News Marquette Goodbyes highlights video. I hope you all have a great, relaxing summer and can enjoy some nice time outside. I will see you all next year. From all of us at MHS News, thank you for the privilege of your time.